Okay, y'all, we're going to patch this real quick, at least as quick as I possibly can anyways. Can't find no replacement on this panel or whatever this piece is right here to go in here. So what I did is, you see all that black in there? I sprayed as much as I possibly could in there. And let me show you what that is. It is actually rust reformer. Converts the rust, y'all. That is what I'm using on here, and I'm hoping this is going to work. We got this side. I used a whole can, and we have this side over here. The bad thing is, I can fill this up with what I'm going to here in a minute, but I have to repair a lot on the outside. So what we're going to use is some expanding foam, y'all. We're just gonna stick it down in there. We're gonna hope for the best. Now, I've used the foam before, but I have not used the Rust-Oleum on this to try to stop it from rusting, because it always rusts more afterwards. So we're just gonna, it is so slow, y'all. I'm gonna be here like forever. It was warm too. I don't understand what's going on. Wow, this is horrible. What is this, y'all? What is this? Oh man. Okay, well, let's move on. Okay, we used a whole can on this, and it took me probably 20 minutes because this thing was not working very good. It did not want to spew out, as you saw at the beginning. But either way, got it. We'll see if this falls down. I gotta go up and get another can. Luckily, I had 2 cans. So let's go get it and get the other side done, and we might shove a little bit more in this one. All right, this side is done. Hopefully it don't fall down. Done fell down once on this side, and it's kind of sinking on this side. I had to put a piece of cardboard there because of how big the hole was on the inside, and this foam was a little bit different than the other. So now we're gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna shave it. Now what we're gonna do, we already carved some of this out, but take a knife, carve out as much of this as possible. And then we're going to grab the grinder with a sanding disc on it. This sanding disc does numbers. I use it to also clean, which I'm going to do. We're going to clean up this, and we're just going to Bondo this because the hole ain't as big, and clean this up so we can get an inspection. And we also got to clean up all this too. But the main thing we're doing this on is grinding down the foam on both sides, and I'll show you what we're going to put on afterwards after I get it ground down. Let's start it. Okay, this stuff's pretty solid, and I got an old disc, so we're gonna carve out some more of it. This was an old can, so I guess it got real hard. There it is, all grinded down. Got this one cleaned up a fair amount. Now this is not a permanent fix, y'all. And here is the back spot. Now I'm gonna replace this whole section here, and I'm gonna replace that section up there sometime in the spring. Right now we're just getting it to pass inspection. Now we're getting ready to clean up this side right here, which is a little less to clean up, and get it all, the dog leg right there, and the rear quarter cleaned up. This side's gonna be the easiest to do. All right, there we are. We got both sides all cleaned up. Good enough, y'all, good enough. Okay, we're just past inspection, remember. And here is the back side. Even had to do the gas cap. So we're gonna patch all this in and show you what I'm using. We're gonna use this reinforced filler. It's Bondo glass, same doggone thing. It's got little fibers in it, works real good, and it's very hard to sand. This is not your final coat, but it's gonna be my final coat. And got us a couple scrapers right there to apply it with and mix it up. Piece of cardboard, we're gonna mix it up on that. And this junk thing, I don't recommend these to nobody, okay? I'm assuming you're supposed to stick them on the outside, but I want it on the inside. And that's where we're gonna put it, but these things don't stick very good. They suck, but we're gonna use it here and there just because I have it. Okay, y'all, apparently Advanced don't sell it no more. This is actually meant for fiberglass boats. Even though it says you can do everything else, I don't use this. I can't use it because it goes on like a mat. So let me show you. And I even asked them down there, but nobody knows their rear from anything. That is not gonna work, y'all. I need it to, it's got layers because it's got a bunch of fiberglass. So I gotta go back down here and get some original Bondo, I guess, and get this started. So I'll show you what it looks like, y'all. Let's see if they'll return it. Okay, here is what we are using. It's called Bondo glass. Now this is not a professional thing here anyways. It's got short strand reinforced fiberglass filler in there. Show you what it looks like. Now this is a lot harder than regular Bondo. It's got a fiberglass in it. We're gonna mix it up, put it on here. I don't know if you can see the fiberglass in it very much, but it's in there. Okay, now this stuff dries real quick and real hard. So I got about 5 minutes to apply this. Let's get it started. And it also depends on how much hardener you actually put in it on how quick it's actually going to dry, and it depends on how warm it is. It's pretty cold. It got down about 30 something last night here, so yeah, it's definitely cold in here. And I want to use this on this section because I ain't planning on replacing this section of it right here. So that's what we're doing here. I did buy regular Bondo, but it kind of, we're going to use it later, not on this section. Now we're just going to take a paper towel and wipe this off. Works a lot better. We'll mix another one for the other side, but I'm going to smooth this up with my finger real quick in spots that it didn't get into, and to make it easier for the next coat, because we're going to put another coat on this. This is not all of it. Here is this side, straightened up a little bit. We're going to put a second layer on and fill in any little spots that we have left. And this side is about ready for a second coat. All right, y'all, now it's time to fill in a few spots. Like this is a little weak spot, so we're putting a second layer on everything. And we'll put it in here and there. There's a couple holes. There's a hole there. There's a hole up there. So we're going to put a whole layer over top of this whole thing. And then we'll do the other side. Okay, we got the second coat on. And all the extras, we just placed in some holes, as you can see. We're getting ready to put on the Bondo now and patch the ones I just showed you, and these back ones right here, and a little gas cap. Now it's time to put this one in there. I might get it, y'all. There we go. Make sure we got the whole hole covered up anyways. That one's going to fall down in there. So what we'll do is where it's going to fall down in there and not stick, we're going to put a little Bondo down in here first and get the stick. And it'll hold to that, and this will slide down. So I'm just going to lay it down right there, and we'll go get the Bondo, get it mixed up, and look at this patch job. All right, where this is aluminum, easiest way to do this, just take you a little razor blade, and we're just going to slice it right down the middle. Yeah, just ruin that razor blade, but that's okay. Then we'll just bend it a little bit, and you're there. So there's our other piece. And just to show y'all, there's what we got on the front side. This is the other side of the vehicle. And here's what we got on the gas cap. And this right here, this is just about hard. Oh yeah, it's hard enough, okay. Gets a little warm whenever it dries out and hardens. So what we do with the zip tie is we're just gonna take it and shove it down in there. It's plastic, so it ain't gonna rust. And if it bothers you, I don't know what to tell you, but it's down in there now, so we ain't worried about it. Now we're going to I just put a layer down. That's good enough. It will hold on there, or that will harden it up. Plenty enough there. Scrape off your little bit of Bondo there. It's a pretty good Bondo I got here. Look at that. And then we're just going to mix it. Need to mix it quick. This does dry quick. You got less than 5 minutes to put this on. Depends on how much you mix it, like how much hardener you put in it, and how warm the day is. It's cool in here. It's probably about 65, so I got 5 minutes with that much hardener, if that. So we got to patch a bunch of holes with this, and it is now mixed. All right, let's get the rest of this Bondo on here. First one we're going to do is the bottom one, so that way we can hold it in there, get it all twisted right, and there we go. You ain't got to get very much of this in there for it to hold. That's all we're trying to do with these two right now, get them to hold. Look at that, look at that. And that's how you fill in a big hole, y'all. Stick a little bit up in there, a little bit more. And there we go. That should hold itself in. It ain't even really got to harden. I should be able to just let it go. And we are good. Now we got to get the top hole. And this one's already sticking, but I'm going to hold it because I got to shove in on it a little bit to get all this working. And you want a little bit back on the back side, so I'll shove it in there a little bit so it can actually adhere a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to use the rest of this Bondo wherever it lands. We'll put the final coat on. We want to have this halfway smooth so we ain't got to do no sanding, because I ain't got a sander right now, y'all. It's a broke. So we're going to just do our best here and try to smooth it up. I'll probably go buy a sander before I take it up there and have it inspected. But this will work right now. All right. As long as we don't have no sharp edges, it should pass inspection halfway decent. Halfway decent. It should pass inspection. Let's hope we'll cross our fingers and go from there. All right, that don't look half bad, does it, y'all? We can go with that. All right, we are ready for the final coat on most of it. This one will take another 2 coats. As far as the other side, 1 more coat and a little piece I just showed y'all. All right, final coat on this. This one could use just a little bit. Nothing much, because we ain't making it perfect, y'all. And then this one up here, we'll add a little bit too. The bottom right here. Whatever we can fill in with our fingers, we will fill in to try to smooth it up a little bit, but we got to get ready to go over to the other side before this hardens. That looks good there. Now we'll go to the front right here, finish it up. Final coat on all this. All right, that one was final coat. Now we're gonna fill this in right here and try to finish this off. This one's gonna be real close, y'all. But we're definitely going to come back. So one more mixture and I will quit for the day, y'all. Y'all will see the finished project, or whatever the heck this is. Well, kind of forgot a spot. And I foamed it earlier, but it didn't work. So now we're just bondoing it, and we put a piece of wire up in there. As you see right there is our little zip tie. So we're just going to halfway get this one. This one is not going to look the best, but there y'all go. Let's put on the final coat. Ain't looking too awful bad anyways. Let's go to the other side. Well, this will give me, if I get an inspection sticker, give me about 2 years before I need to get it inspected again anyways. I'm just hoping this section right here will hold up good and keep the water out. And man, that looks rough. Don't worry, I'm gonna buy a sander. Now this one's hidden pretty good, so I might be able to just spray paint that, sand it down just a tad bit, and we might be good. Okay, y'all, we got it all patched up. Y'all like that blue? The only blue they had down there? I don't care, y'all. It don't matter. But I did get the frame kind of touched up with that Rust-Oleum, what's it called? I can't remember. But either way, it hardens the rust. I had to chip away a bunch of it, and I sprayed, I think, 4 cans on this thing completely. So hopefully that holds off the rust for at least 2-3 years and makes us keep on going. Show you the inside here. Not too bad. I sprayed all the foam down in there too. That way it won't soak in water with the spray paint. I got both sides. Let's go to the other side. And underneath the door right there. Now that don't look very good underneath there, but it was enough to pass inspection. And here is the other side. Not too bad, huh? At least the black looks good underneath there. All patched up, sprayed, ready to go. All right, we're gonna put on the plastic inner fenders and the tires. We got on the inner fender wheels. I guess that's what you want to call them little things right there. And we got the tires on. All right, y'all, that is going to be it for this crappy little video of doing body work. I am not no body man, can you tell? Y'all enjoy, have a good day. See you on the next one.